Hi, it's Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to do the unboxing for September's box for the stationery selection. I think I want to change things up a bit, and I'll start off with some admin things or just address some issues that I've come across recently. I've read some comments, or a comment actually, about not being really, or they've perceived me as not being full on with the business, or they feel that this business is just a hobby for me. And that is so not true. I really truly value you, the customer, the viewer, and this whole business. And I feel bad that someone sees me that way, and I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to take that comment and try to do things so that I can try to improve myself online. And it's just, I was so upset, not upset, but just disappointed that someone feels that way, because that is not at all true. I'm very, very hardworking, or I feel like I am. I'm always working. Please do understand, this is not a corporation at all. This is just me, and I do get help from my mother-in-law during the packing time, and that's just been the last couple months. Before that, it was just all me, and there's hundreds of boxes that I pack, and I know this is going to be sidetracked. I was watching James Burke, and he was saying that he wears all the hats in the business, and it's true. I do the same thing. It's just me. I'm the one that's, answering the emails and packing the boxes and curating the items. It's just me. So I apologize if I'm not really active on social media, but I just really don't have the time. I try my best to post things on Instagram and Facebook, but it's not on my priority, but I really want to change that up. And so maybe it's got to do with time management, or I don't know, but please also understand, I have two young kids. I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and they very much still depend on me, on mommy. So if something comes up, if somebody is sick, then I have to stay at home with them, and then that goes one full day of work gone. And it's just, I was just a little upset that someone thought that, this was a hobby, because it really isn't. I really, really value the customer, and the viewer watching this, people that are interested in the box. I value you very, very much, and so I'm going to work really hard towards changing that image up. I'm going to try my best to film more videos and share with you how I use the items. I am getting help now from, I have an extra set of hands now. It's not full-time yet, but it's slowly going to get there. So I'm hoping to change things up a bit and maybe work on my time management skills. I do have a big move later on this year, and that may kind of shuffle things around, but hopefully starting the new year, I really want to start fresh and change things up. So sorry about this long ramble in the beginning. I just wanted to address that. They also mentioned they don't understand why I don't allow comments on the videos. It's just because I don't have time to check the messages. If I allow comments on the videos, that means that's one more place I need to check for questions, and I just want to eliminate as much, I don't want to say unnecessary work, but I really want to tunnel, or I guess that's the word. I really want to focus all the questions and comments and things into email. That way I just open up my email and I can just check email and Facebook, and it's all there. And that's why I don't check, I left on my Instagram profile. I prefer no DMs. It's a lot easier to channel all the questions and all the comments and things into email or Facebook. That means I only have to check 2 places. Whereas if I, left the comments on YouTube, then I would have to check YouTube, and then I would have to check Instagram and my personal Instagram. I want to eliminate all those extra steps, because I really don't have the time right now. So it's not that I don't appreciate your comments. I really do. And people have left emails, and you can see that I reply back, and I don't want you to think that your comments and questions are not welcome. They really are, but I would really appreciate it if you send them to the email address. That way I can really take my time and respond back to you and not feel rushed or stressed trying to check all my message spots and things. I hope that makes sense. But please note that this is a serious business, and right now it's just me and well, I guess I'll say it's 2 people. It's like a family thing. It's not a big corporation. I don't have a team of 5 people helping me pack the boxes. It's just us, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I hope. As always, if you have any questions, I'm available for you. I want to help you. I know it's extremely frustrating that there might not be stock available when you check online, but that's something I'm really working towards. So I do have the extra set of hands, and we've increased subscriptions last month. So hopefully we will that will kind of work itself out. Okay, now let's go into the, oh, one last thing, I'm sorry. There were several comments about sneak peeks, and I know that the people or the customers in Europe receive their boxes a little bit late, so that's something that I'm going to tweak a little bit later on, but they would appreciate it if you do post on social media. Maybe you can just post like a picture like this and then say, you know, September's box is here. I don't know. I mean, it's your Instagram, so I cannot tell you what to do, of course. But if you do end up posting on social media, maybe you can just post this image first, and then that will kind of give the people a heads up that you're going to be sharing the contents. I'm sorry, I know that was long, but I just really wanted to address that right off the bat. Okay, so September's box is here. It's more of like an art-themed box, and these are the items, so I'll just go down the list as per usual. So the first item is, or are these Holbein artist colored pencils, and this I must say I was heavily inspired by Courtney Diaz Little Raven ink, and she's mentioned several times that these are very hard to purchase, and that I think Japan is the only place where you can get like a single color pencil. So I decided to include these, and because it is so hard to purchase overseas, you can try these out, and if this is something that you enjoy, then you can invest in trying to find like a set. I think they sell some sets on eBay and things like that, so I thought I would include these. And these are the colors. I asked the design team members to help me out a lot on this. I was totally off on the colors that I chose. So there's Prussian blue, crimson, yellow ochre, and burnt umber there. I've already started using them, and that's why they are kind of dull, but they already come sharpened, just to let you know, just to give you the heads up. And so with this, in conjunction with this, you can use the pencil sharpener that I have included from uni as well. I know this is just a small little thing, but I actually searched online and read some blogs. I tried to read some blogs in Japanese, and somebody really recommended this small little compact one, and so I hope you enjoy this one. Alright, the next on the list is this Kokuyo drawing pen, and this is in the sepia color. I know it looks like the Sakura microns, but I wanted to try something different. So this is the pigment ink, which is waterproof and fade proof, and is in the 0.5 mm. Next on the list is the Kurudake pocket pouch. It's a watercolor set. I have filmed another video opening this setup and setting it up to create the postcard, so maybe I will post that, since this video will most likely be long because I rambled in the beginning. I will post that video separately, so if you're interested in that, I will leave the link down below. But this is my set here. This is what it looks like brand new. So this is what it looks like in the package. It has a watercolor set, a travel brush, a water container, 3 postcards, and it comes all in this nice carrying case if you want to do your watercoloring. I guess it's called plein air watercoloring, and it has a nice handle here. I've already opened this up and used it. I've already used all the postcards, and yeah, it's in here like this, and my palette is here. It's kind of dirty, but that's okay. But yeah, it's very compact and I really like it. But I will link the video down below to the unpacking and like setting it up. Oh, don't forget to check out James as well. He has an unboxing of the watercolor set. He does all the swatches too. I will leave James's channel down below. Next on the list is the Pentel art brush. This is also in the color sepia. Let me open this up for you. I know the directions are in Japanese, so it might be a little bit difficult, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So it comes like this. There is a red band here. You just have to unscrew it. That red band is kind of keeping it safe. So unscrew that, sorry. And that's the red band right here. Take the red band off and then screw it back on. That little, I don't know if it's kind of hard to see, but that little plastic protrusion part, that's going to puncture this white plastic part and going to allow for the ink to flow down. Okay. And it is juicy, so just be careful. Right now you can see there isn't any ink. Just going to add, you can do it little by little. And just to, I know this is in Japanese, but to release it says to turn left. I know it's a little backwards. And then to make it tight, you have to turn right. So to make it tight, you have to turn clockwise. And then to release it, you have to turn it counterclockwise like that. Alright, so let's push down a little bit and we'll do it little by little. You can kind of see it there coming down. You can see there, I don't know if you can hear it too, but the ink is kind of gurgling. See, it's coming now. If you feel that it's still dry, that you can see these like dry strokes, you can still just gently push it down and then more ink will flow down. It takes a bit because we just punctured it. But it is a juicy pen or a juicy brush, and because the brush is so big, you can write, you know, thin lines, and then you can also do like really thick ones as well. The brush is still dry. That's, you get the picture. So that's the color in sepia. Oh, I forgot to show you the color of the xoxo drawing pen. They're very similar in color. Hopefully you can catch that on camera. Okay. We also have the MT Slim washi tape in the color white. It's just the basic one. I chose this one because I thought, I have several reasonings behind it. First, of course, you can, let's say you have a postcard, you can tape it down. If you're like outside and you're doing some watercoloring and it's windy, you can tape down your artwork or your postcard. I mean, sorry, it doesn't have to be a postcard, but just your art paper. You can tape it down so that it doesn't blow away. It also, like once you finish, you can peel the masking tape off and then it has a nice crisp edge. You can also use this for like more creative purposes. Let's say you want to create some white lines. You just, maybe I'll do this on like a YouTube video if I have the time, but you can randomly place the masking tape and then just add some watercolor washes, really light watercolor washes on top of it. Let it fully dry and then peel it off. And you can peel off the masking tape and you'll have these like really cool lines. I actually used masking tape for my Christmas tree. Well, I think it was 2 years ago when I handmade the postcards, the holiday postcards. I use masking tape to make the tree shape. Well, it's basically like a triangle, and I had my son help me with the watercolor washes, and it was a lot of fun. So you can definitely do that with this. I also chose white because you can use it just for general journaling in your journals. You can use this simple washi tape. And yeah, so there's that. There's 3 in a pack. And then lastly is this postcard. It says life is full of color. I'm Canadian, so I'm used to spelling it C-O-L-O-U-R. But yeah, so I was like, oh, I don't know if I should do it the Canadian spelling or anyways. So life is full of color. I use this exact set here to color that. It's supposed to be a momiji, like a Japanese maple leaf. And I will, like I said, I will link the video down below. I will separate the videos because I think it'll be too long if I add it onto this video, but there is a process video that I will link down below to this exact postcard. So that's it for this month, for September. Heads up that there will be an October box, but there will be no November box. So people that are subscribed, please don't worry. Everything is all done automatically. You don't need to change any settings or anything. It will automatically skip your November box payment. So automatically there will be no October 20th bill payment. It will automatically switch to November 20th, which is for December's box. I hope that makes sense. So if you are a subscriber, please don't worry about it. Everything is done automatically. There's nothing that you need to do. But yes, I am most likely going to be moving at the end of the year, so there won't be a November box. And my mother is flying in, and she's going to be spending some time with us in Japan. We have a family event, so it's going to be a very busy end of the year. So these are the September items. From time to time, I do like to have these like more artsy type of boxes because Japan does have a lot of wonderful art supplies as well, not just, you know, only stationery. And I do like to include these art type of boxes as well. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email. I'm always there for you. If you have any questions, like, it doesn't matter if you think it's like a small question or if you think the question is like, I just don't want you to be confused about anything. If you have any questions at all or any comments, I'm always there for you. So please do email me. I might not respond right away, but at least a couple days I will respond. I am trying my best not to work the weekends, so please I hope you can understand that I really do want to spend time with my kids. Like I said, I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and they're so cute. But yes, that's it for now. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I really appreciate you. I really do. I'm sorry if you ever at all feel that I'm not there. I really am here. I'm just behind the scenes working extremely hard, packaging all the boxes. I'm always up until like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, packing things up. So please understand that. And my daughter is here now, and I think it's playtime, so I'm gonna have to let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.